Spinach Run by Neil Chase. Exterior Naval Air Base, day. A Black Hawk chopper flies over the base, coming to land in front of a large hangar. Interior hangar, day. Commander Segar, 40, tall, iron-bound, addresses the SEAL team seated before him. In the seats are Terry Wimpy Whitman, 24, Lucius Sweet-Pea Jones, 27, Brutus Bluto Sandowski, 25, and Steve Popeye Popowich, 26. Beards and tats and tight t-shirts. Surfers with weapons. On the screen behind Commander Segar is a series of pictures of Juan Cortez, 45. Dark features, slicked hair, trimmed mustache, expensive suit.
Juan Pablo Cortez, head of the Maya Loyal cartel. Not content with peddling drugs and guns, Cortez recently upped the ante in a chemical warfare.
The screen changes to an interactive satellite map of the Central American jungle, a red circle around a compound in the heart of it.
Till a week ago, we didn't know this lab even existed. Not exactly the heart of the operation, more like an appendix. Which brings us to why we're here.
On screen, a picture of Lionel Schultz, 55, a bookworm with attitude.
Operation Spinach Run. The target is Lionel Schultz, chief chemist for the cartel. He has round-the-clock protection.
Don't they always?
Chuckles from the others. Commander Segar ignores it.
Secondary objective, procure a sample of pure SP9. Street name, Spinach.
What's so special about designer drug, sir?
Not a drug. It's one of the worst toxins known to man. Fast-acting, 100% lethal, breaks down the body within an hour.
Pictures on screen of bloody, decomposing bodies.
Damn.
We haven't been able to get a good sample yet. Without it, we can't make an antitoxin, which means we're vulnerable to any maniac who buys it.
The men study their files.
Hostiles?
The picture changes back to the compound, mostly black with small white dots littering the area.
Heat signatures estimate 20.
There's a lot of tree cover.
Maybe more. Be quick and be careful.
Aye, aye.
That's why we're going with a four-man team. Wimpy, Com, Sweet-Pea, Medic, Bluto, Nav, Popeye, team leader.
What about Cortez?
Not a factor. Intel has him up country. Primary objective is Schultz.
If we can't secure?
Terminate with extreme prejudice. And get that sample.
Roger that.
Interior camp gym, washroom, day. Popeye stands before one of the sinks, shirtless and shorts, clippers buzzing in hand. Among his tats, the most prominent are the large anchors on each of his muscular forearms. The sink is full of hair. He turns off the clippers, studies himself in the mirror. His beard and long hair are gone, replaced by stubble. Bluto walks into the washroom, sweaty in a tank top and gym shorts. He smirks at the sight.
You actually went and did it.
Popeye runs a hand over the top of his head, still watching himself in the mirror, unsure about the change.
Olive said she likes it better this way.
Bluto disrobes, grabbing a towel. His smile evaporates.
It's bad luck.
Popeye stands silent as Bluto heads into the showers. Interior ready room. The team gets ready. Each man puts on rigging over their jungle camel gear. Bursts of equipment. M4s, ammo packs, night vision goggles, handguns, knives. They stand ready. Dangerous, deadly, serious.
Time to pay the bills.
Sweet-Pea cracks a smile.
Just remember, guys, let's have fun up there.
Despite themselves, the others crack grins too. A walk in the park. Exterior jungle compound, night. The compound sits in eerie silence. The main gate open, lights off. Bullet holes and scorch marks everywhere. Smoke rises from one building, but nothing moves. It looks deserted. Interior torture room, night. It's more an abattoir than a room. The walls are covered in grime and dried blood. Rusted chains hang from the wooden ceiling beams. At the end of each chain is a large hook. At the end of 4 hooks are the SEALs, hanging by their bound wrists. The men are bloodied and bruised, their gear gone, hands and feet bound. They've been shot, blown up, and put through the ringer already, and now wait for round 2. On either side of the heavy single doors stand 2 guards, guns at the ready, watching the men intently. With gut shot, Wimpy looks about to pass out.
We having fun? Yeah.
Despite the pain, the others crack bloodied smiles.
Stay with us, Wimpy. Don't let these assholes see you go down.
No chance.
He lifts his head in defiance. Popeye nods. Bluto looks down at the hole in his leg, blood oozing from it.
There was way more than 20.
Solid intel.
Bluto snorts. Sweet-Pea nudges his chin towards the guards.
Look how pissed off they look. You think we just killed a heap of their best buddies. Oh, wait.
More grins. The door opens. In walks Juan Cortez, in white shirt and pants, a smug look on his face. Behind him are Lionel Schultz, nervous energy in a lab coat, and Tuco, a bear of a man in green fatigues. Lionel carries a small case. Tuco carries a chair.
American bravado. I'll be honest, I haven't missed it.
Bluto spits out a bloody wad onto the ground.
Why don't you untie us, and we'll see what you're made of.
Tempting, but I'm good.
Tuco sets the chair down in front of the SEAL team. Juan sits down. He picks a piece of lint off his pants. A gracious smile appears.
How did you know I was going to be here? I don't know.
The question catches them off guard.
Real solid.
Popeye puts on a brave face.
Just lucky, I guess.
Juan ponders the answer for a moment. He playfully wags a finger at Popeye.
Been lucky. I've been lucky too. Stabbed twice, shot once. Your government even sent a drone after me. Blew up my favorite car. But not me,
That's a real shame.
isn't it? I already love that car.
He snaps his fingers. Lionel Schultz opens the small case in his hands, withdraws a syringe full of bright green liquid.
Just imagine how lucky I felt when Dr. Schultz here came to work for me. His creations are amazing, effective, powerful, where he makes so much more than just drugs.
Lionel Schultz smiles proudly as he squeezes the air from the syringe. A tiny bit of liquid is squirting out.
You're trained to withstand pain, torture, and drugs. That will make other men talk, no?
Bluto motions to the needle.
Why bother with that?
Juan laughs. Lionel joins in. Only Tuco and the guard stay stone-faced.
Spinach is not a drug, but it will make you talk.
Each one of the SEALs' eyes widen in alarm at the meaning. Juan glances at Lionel and nods. Lionel approaches Wimpy. He can't even hold his head up anymore. The others fight against their restraints, unable to free themselves.
No. No!
Lionel lifts Wimpy's head by the hair.
Your mother.
Lionel jabs the needle into Wimpy's neck, depresses the plunger. The green liquid vanishes into Wimpy's neck.
No!
Lionel lets go of Wimpy's hair and steps far back. Wimpy's head flops forward. For a moment, there's no reaction when Wimpy's head whips back, his eyes wide with pain. His skin bubbles and his body convulses. His mouth opens wide in a wet, gurgling scream. Blood and green foam spray out. The skin bubbles burst. His skin falls off in chunks. In seconds, it's all over. His body slumps, lifeless. The SEALs look on in rage and horror, speechless.
Messy, I know. But it's curious, each reaction is slightly different. Even the good doctor can't explain it. I can't wait to see what will happen when my clients drop it in the water supplies of, say, Chicago or LA.
I'm going to.
You're going to tell me everything. I'll make it simple. Only one of you can walk out of here today.
A moment for that to sink in when
Like hell.
Okay.
he points at Sweet-Pea. Lionel takes a vial of SP9 from his case and fills the empty syringe. Sweet-Pea fights against his restraints, rocking back and forth so hard Lionel is scared to come closer.
Fight it, Sweet-Pea.
Tuco steps in, hammers Sweet-Pea hard with a baton until he's almost unconscious.
You sadistic piece of... No!
Lionel injects Sweet-Pea with the SP9 and steps back along with Tuco. A moment, then, Sweet-Pea starts convulsing. Blood hemorrhages from all orifices. His skin blisters and boils. In moments, he's dead. For a long beat, no one speaks. Bluto is white as a sheet. He looks like a trapped animal knowing it's going to be skinned alive. Popeye's eyes burn with fury.
You're all gonna die.
Juan again smiles in response.
That might be true. If we were still in the compound you assaulted.
Bluto snaps out of his stupor.
What?
This is nowhere near there,
Bullshit.
as you say. But it's been hours since we caught you. Where's your famous cavalry?
He puts a hand to his ear.
Are there any choppers?
Popeye and Bluto stand silent. Juan sighs and motions to Lionel with his twirling finger looking directly at Bluto. Lionel reaches in the case to pull out a fresh sample of SP9 when
Alright, enough. Just don't put that shit in me.
Popeye stares daggers at his comrade.
Bluto, don't you say one more.
Look at him, man. Look at him.
Despite himself, Popeye can't help but glance at his fallen friends.
I didn't sign up for this. Popeye, not this.
Popeye's eyes focus back on Bluto.
You do this. You're a traitor.
Bluto swallows hard, raises his chin in acceptance.
And I'm a traitor.
Juan claps his hands in delight.
Excellent. We have a winner.
He motions to Tuco, who lowers Bluto from the train and undoes his restraints. Bluto presses down on the hole in his leg, trying to staunch the blood.
I need a bandage.
Tuco grabs Bluto by the back of the neck, yanking him up. He shakes hard.
Talk.
Bluto winces from the strong grip.
We're not here for you. We didn't know you'd even be here.
Then why?
He follows Bluto's gaze to the vial of SP9 in Lionel's hand, filling up the next syringe.
Ah, of course. You will tell me everything your government knows, eh? As well as strategies, troop replacements, etc., etc.
Defeated and broken, Bluto nods.
Bluto, you asshole.
Bluto offers a hollow smile in return.
I told you it was bad luck. You're not the first she asked. You're just the first to fall for it.
At first, Popeye doesn't understand. Then it dawns on him.
What are you? No.
Yeah. And at least I get to see her again.
Betrayed in more ways than one, Popeye looks ready to burst, but there's nothing he can do.
Enough chit-chat. That's just your luck you are, Silver Man.
Tuco grabs hold of Popeye's head with both large hands, wrenches it to one side so Lionel has easier access to his neck. Lionel sticks in the needle. A moment as Lionel and Tuco step away when Popeye's head whips forward, his eyes bulging, his skin boils red but doesn't blister. His muscles ripple with power, his biceps and forearms swell, the veins popping under paper-thin skin. He roars in rage, not pain. Juan's smirk fades. Too late. He realizes what's happening. He bolts to his feet.
Shoot him! No!
The guards step forward, guns raised, when Popeye rips apart his restraints through sheer strength. Tuco lunges forward, cracking Popeye across the face with his baton. It breaks in two as if striking cement, but leaving Popeye unmarked. Popeye grabs Tuco's arm, snapping it in half. Before the big man can scream, Popeye flings him into the guards. They all crash against the heavy door with hurricane force, a mass of broken bodies. Lionel goes for one of the dropped guns. Popeye steps on it, crashing it beneath his boot. Lionel backs away.
Please, I'm a doctor.
Popeye punches his head through the ceiling. Juan looks to Bluto, who stands in shock, fresh piss pooling at his feet. He tries to run for the door, but the way is blocked from the bodies. Unable to escape, Juan falls to his knees. He lifts his hands up in prayer as Popeye rounds on him.
No mas, no mas.
Popeye takes hold of Juan's wrists, spreads them wide. Juan tries to struggle, but can't break the iron grip. A hint of a smile crosses Popeye's face. His voice comes out, a half growl.
Now, let's see what you're made of!
He yanks Juan's arms in opposite directions. The sound is like a wet bundle of paper tearing, mixed with Juan's screams. Popeye is sprayed with Juan's blood. Breathing hard, he turns to Bluto, who offers an apologetic smile.
Mission accomplished, right?
Popeye picks up the small case. He peers inside to see it full of SP9 vials. A grin appears on his blood-stained face, his eyes reflecting the bright green inside the case.
Strong to the finish.
Bluto retreats till his back is to the wall. Popeye closes the case and turns to face Bluto. With grin still in place, there's payback in Popeye's eyes as we fade to black.